What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, Sirius Jones, man, didn't like the way Mav Hoffa, the Mav Hoffa situation resurfaced, by which he been getting a lot of slack for, and I took his take on it and began to try to give some wise words of wisdom to both Sirius Jones and Mav on the situation. Sirius didn't like the thing that I said about the situation, which he was actually just telling them the truth about real talk. So Sirius then made a statement basically insinuating that Head Ice was an alleged snitch, and that he told on some people and got some people locked up in prison. Head Ice didn't take too kind to this, as he issued Sirius Jones a 48 hours to produce paperwork on the allegations he put on him, accusing him of being this snitch, alleged snitch. Then Sirius Jones come out and say, yeah, the guy you snitched on is actually your cousin. So should I get your cousin to bring him forth? Yeah, if it's true. Yeah, if it's true. Get his cousin to actually let it be known that he snitched on him. You have yet to do that. And once again, Sirius Jones starting to backpedal now. Bro, you can't throw something out there and not expect for it to be taken offense to, especially something like that. You accuse a guy who respected in the street and who have a reputation of being a stand-up dude of being a snitch. Well, according to you, an alleged snitch. Soon I heard that, I just knew something was wrong with that. No such thing as an alleged snitch in the hood. He either snitched or he didn't. And especially when you're saying he snitched on people in the hood, then people in the hood should know exactly what he said about them. You're not saying what he told on. You're not saying when it happened. I mean, you just threw something out there and just expected for it to be law. No. You don't work like that, bro. It really don't. And I'm seeing you and Mook now starting to make battle rap news frequently during the past week for all the wrong reasons. These are the wrong reasons for y'all to be making battle rap news. The thing that's being said is terrible and don't put y'all in a good light at all. And then hearing y'all responses on these things, making it even worse. Like, what are y'all doing, man? Especially when you already see how fragile it is with y'all dealing in this community. How the simplest things any one of y'all do that put y'all in a bad light, it's 3 times worse. You know this community don't like y'all like that. So you don't give them that extra ammunition against y'all. You don't give them that. But y'all giving it to them anyway. You said something about this man that's not good. Neither is it safe in the streets to be known as a snitch. And for that to be said about him, he sure move around Harlem too comfortable to be this so-called snitch. He doing all type of videos in the projects, surrounded by guys from the hood who so-called he told on guys from the hood. So I'm pretty sure if he told on guys from the hood, them guys in the hood who he's sitting around kicking it with, that vouching and upping him and showing him love and calling him the big homie, they don't seem to know about it. But the burden of proof is on you to produce the evidence, since you the one that put it out there saying that about him. He gave you 48 hours to produce the paperwork. And I'm just saying, if you're going to say he snitched on some people and told on them and got them locked up, it should be some paperwork on that. If it went that far. If it went that far, it definitely should be some paperwork. And 48 hours is a long enough time for you to get whatever it is that you need to get to actually prove what you were saying, if what you were saying is true. Come to find out it ain't true. Because you ain't produce it when you was called on that. And if he told on his cousins, man, this internet crazy. So he told on his cousin, but his cousin is willing to speak on your behalf for what he did. I'm not gonna say that's not possible, because I know how things can be. But it ain't happened. And I'm saying, Serious Jones, it's crazy, bro, because when Ice was showing those clips of you, it was sort of like what Hitman Holler did to Mook. When Ice was putting them clips up, it was like the same thing. And I was telling people, like, I remember Disaster was basically like punking you on stage, man. And bought a dude out on you. You were just up there dolo, looking like you needed some help. And then Ice come out of nowhere, stand behind you, give you support, make his presence felt, and you felt comfortable. You were so happy and relaxed. And when Disaster saw that, he backed up off you. When before that, he was invading your space and had you mighty uncomfortable up there, bro. He was literally touching you and shoving you. I don't know, man. Brothers love to say how they don't show off over this internet and how they don't do this for the internet, only to come to the internet and do the very thing you said you're not doing it for the internet about. Thing crazy, man. But it's life. And we seeing it every day. And we seeing it every day, man. I just don't see how, when we get to a certain age, wisdom kick in for us to understand how to move a lot better. What I mean by that, life shows us as we live in it through experience. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody, and these unexpected turns can happen. You never know who you're going to need in life. You never know who it is that might help you, who it is that might come to your rescue. Just like when you was in that disaster battle. You didn't know Head Ice was going to come out from nowhere and support you and get behind you and have your back when that was going on with you. You didn't know that. But when it happened, you felt mighty good to know that he had your back and he was on the side of you, willing to risk his freedom and his health for you, to make sure you safe. And so knowing these things, you don't burn bridges. I don't see why so many people is so quick to want to burn bridges. Like you really don't get and understand what life is really about. You can't go through this world alone and by yourself. You're going to need somebody. And the more you keep burning people, that stuff come back on you. It come back on you. Make no mistake about it. But you was given 48 hours to produce your proof, and you didn't do it, even though you stood on it and swore that this man did this. And then when you now challenged on the claim you make, you're trying to backpedal and disappear. You owe that man an apology, man. You need to humble yourself. And you need to gang your brother back rather than making an enemy and making things harder for you. Ain't nothing wrong with being man enough to admit when you went astray and did something wrong. Ain't nothing wrong about that. It happened to us all. We humans, we flawed, we make mistakes. But it happens to us all. We ain't better than nobody else. We not. But I'm just saying, Jones, you very emotional, bro. I don't see how you don't see that. You is very emotional, even to the point that you had to do prison time for it. You don't see that. You got to get that under control, bro, because it won't only hurt you. It also will hurt others. I don't see how you not seeing that. And I say this so that you could actually evaluate the situation and look into these things, bro. That's not good to be as a man. It's not good for you to be that emotional as a man. That don't sit so well. And I say that so it could better you as a person. And then for you to just do that to that brother like that and put him out there like that, that was foul. Especially when you ain't producing the facts and proof that you claim and told to the people was true. When you gonna make statements like that, you better have that stuff on hand to actually confirm the things you talking about and saying, but you didn't. And when you were challenged to produce your proof within 48 hours, you failed to do that also. You out of pocket though, man. And you owe that brother, man, an apology. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours.
Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me waiting on you. Bustin' no streets for you, so leave me